Off Lakeshore Drives, where you find Soldier Field in the great city of Chicago, Illinois. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Washington football team and the Chicago Bears. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October. Off we go on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now Haskins on first down. And he'll find Hall. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Haskins now off the bootleg. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. A week ago, they dominated in the trenches. They got in the backfield for 5 sacks. Setting the tone there on the opening drive.
And it sets the tone for the opposing team, doesn't it? Remember when you were a kid and you went to the theater and saw that horror movie and it stuck with you for a while and you were a little bit jumpy? But if you saw 5 sacks the previous week and you're the quarterback, you might be a little jumpy as well. It might throw off his timing.
Yeah, it'd be jumpy, but sorry, Bob and Linda wouldn't let me see a PG movie until I was 17.
Well, that's just good parenting.
And unable to connect, incomplete. You give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time, in tight and knock the ball away.
Washington going to send out their punter. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. Take it right around 44.
Mops and more with Cox only.
That face that is usually covered by her phone has finally made it appear.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
On 3rd down, Gibson. And he will have the Bears first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
That doesn't always signal that. Now, Courtside Karen has apologized, kind of, for cursing out LeBron. Here is the original audio.
Chris has been a Hawks fan ever, whatever. He has this issue with LeBron. I don't have an issue with LeBron and LeBron. Anyway, all of a sudden,
Now this time he'll look to throw.
I feel so
In trouble, and he's taken down. Chase Young able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
But this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool the defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. Right backwards, it's third and very long.
And let's be real. Sports wouldn't be sports without a little trash talking, but we should have been quick back and forth because the results got out of hand.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he takes a shot on the release as this
All
will
right.
be incomplete.
Get up. Max.
Defense is a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed, that time.
Switch, brother. I can tell right quick. Yes.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a first and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
You know, he wants fans back in his day. He doesn't want to be the hated person. Germ warfare. When you take your
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
All right, well, I want to also give a shout out to Jason Maiden.
Here's Haskins out of the gun. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That catch good for only a couple.
Defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Phone calls, and when he was on the Breakfast Club, he was talking about it, and just really to see how he's elevated himself. So shout out to Jason Maiden.
Did they bring him in to replace the good brother Jerry Lorenzo?
So second and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 45-yard line. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11. So into Bear territory now. This is first and 10 at the 45-yard line. Haskins going to throw again. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
And I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop any defensively.
How you can't just catch the ball?
Again, it's Haskins. Flushed out right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Blowing that play up, Roquan Smith as he gets the sack. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
Haskins not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for this. Fourth down, here's Haskins. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield. Right.
The wrestler spelled it the same way as Kamala.
You don't know the wrestler?
You remember the black wrestler? No. Kamala? You don't remember him? He had the white paint. Did you grow up on wrestling? I'd say 31.
Like a long time ago. Like a long time ago, but I don't remember him. I'm talking about like Lakeisha.
What about that?
The emphasis. Kamala is what.
Matt, get him out of there.
For her to be Kamala.
Get him out of there and come eat your food. You waiting on me? Huh?
Hi there, I'm Brian Snyder with Simple Wholesaling. We are a wholesaling team here in Indianapolis, Indiana. Last year we did a total of 274 deals, bought and sold 274 properties. So we did.
Last year looked
At the 48.
grooving is field as they currently rule the East. But there are still plenty of teams trying to figure out exactly who and what they are. And the Suns and Mavericks, well, those are two of them. Both had high expectations going into the year. Both have had struggles with injuries and with COVID. But after a 3-day stretch in which they faced each other twice, only one of them seems to have found its footing. In fact, with last night's win, the Suns have now won 3 straight.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football. 101, the trade
This is intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
And last night, Phoenix fell behind by as much as 11 before fighting its way to a
Free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick six for a Washington touchdown.
He kept his teammates focused during a tug of war.
And remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone.
Matt, come eat your food.
Not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0.
Jake Elliott sets to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
It really was. Nice screen by Lee there, by the way.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
And Devin Booker with a clutch shot, just 1.5 off the clock. Now, technically, Brooklyn wasn't supposed to even be in the game at that point. This was his first game back from a hamstring strain, and he was on a minute.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. It's their third drive now, and so far we've seen a punt. In that second drive, CD, they turned the ball over, so not the start that they were envisioning.
Yeah, they've been ineffective so far, but look, they've worked on a game plan all week long. Don't get away from it too soon. Find a way to get some significant gains, loosen up, get going, and then they should be okay the rest of the way.
A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
After the game, CP says the two have reached a point they can push each other without mixing words. Well, Brooks said he's pretty much open to anything CP tells him.
He's been in every situation allowed him to get to. So I had Cheeto to be alongside him in his backcourt.
He'll pitch it. And he's going to be stopped up at the 47-yard line. There on the tackle, Mika Fitzpatrick.
2 yards on the pickup in second and 8.
After 1, 7-0. EA Sports.
I don't know. 7. Bears, nothing.
As for the Mavericks, well, their post-game press conference is not nearly as chilling. Dallas had foul to give before Brook hit the game winner, but Cleveland didn't use it on call. The exact
Last one got a couple. Here's second and 8.
6-game losing streak. As for Doncic, well, remember a few days ago he said, quote, it's looking like we don't care.
Eluding the pressure right. Yeah, he's going to keep it on. And he'll be brought down, looks like right at the 40. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you have something about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
The Mavericks are also the league's worst three-point shooting team and ranked 13th in the overall West standings, not just outside the playoff picture, but outside play-in game range as well. And look, we are only a little bit
to throw here on first down. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. Chase Claypool, the intended target. And now it's second down.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
And that's all I think this team really needed was some leadership.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Veteran, he knows how to win. And, you know, this team hasn't been to the playoffs in a long time.
There's a throw on the line complete to his running back right side. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And I think we got to give a lot of credit to James Jones, my guy from the Heat. I won titles with him. I think he had a vision from the beginning. He brought in Monty Williams to go together in Brooklyn, a guy that's going to hold him accountable, a guy that's going to run dynamic stuff for him.
And this now 3rd and 11 after that second down completion actually went back a yard.
He is the ultimate competitor. I guarantee you this guy plays one as soon as he gets pissed.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. He'll get that complete to his tight end commit.
What?
Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
He just
Thanks for
run
watching ESPN
past
on YouTube. For live
Sweat.
streams,
Where's
sports, and
Sweat?
premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.
A first trip to the red zone for the Bears. It's 1st and 10 at the 14.
My boss will. But now we're going with 3.0. Now, everybody online say that this is the best.
They run the counter.
Wow.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 14. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. 2nd and 13. Open hands to Matt, the tight end. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Come on, sir.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Things you're hoping for when you run drag routes. You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
That's it.
Now an option play, and he'll keep it. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. The mobile, agile quarterback with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
Help out with the dishes.
But I think he took matters into his own hands.
I do help out with the dishes.
Davis from the top row. I like it.
Me every day.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
So I'm supposed to wash him every day?
No.
Well, who's supposed to wash him?
They can wash them.
Okay. So you make him wash him.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time out, went for on fourth down, turned it over, gave a great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down, it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Going on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He's trying to get it to Terry McLaurin. And second down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
You're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 36.
It's a big moment. They play up to that level. And unfortunately, they play to the level. That's going to show their growth over the year. How can they get better?
Throwing again, here's Haskins. Haskins hit, and he wants the football. But Washington looked to get this one back, and indeed they did. They will still have possession. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Haskins is going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So I think when I look at Thursday to your look at Brooklyn to the point.
Now Haskins, 3rd and long.
But I feel that
he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
That's been a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
He does a great job with everybody involved. And he's 60.
You have Kevin Durant, who is taking 13 shots. Now, I love Kyrie. I think he's unbelievable. I love the role that James Harden is playing.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down.
He's the scoring. He's led the league in scoring. 3 out of the last 4 times.
They'll try and throw for it with Haskins.
Kevin Durant is something.
And my goodness, this is incomplete. It looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bears will get the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
And he's got it across across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Off the option, he'll try and run with it.
Why he can't fumble? He can't fumble.
46. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
It's not about all these guys are great. It's not about that.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. That would complete to Stephon Sullivan. And he will have the Bears' 1st down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Where does he actually play intelligence? I mean, you can't hold these guys that do what they do. If you play the right way, they'll come to you. Johnson do their shots, and they play the right way.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. But how about that one? He reeled it in one-handed for a touchdown. A sensational one-handed grab in the end zone for the score. Looked like he was the Davis turkey here in the backyard in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, you're so kind. That's definitely in my mind. But how about this? They always tell guys going after the ball, the receivers especially, you got to have a single-minded obsession to go get it. How about going up with a single hand and making that happen?
They gave it to
I don't
you.
know if it gets much better than what we just saw there.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Bears 14, Washington 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
We were talking about this with energy, because energy doesn't lie. And I think a lot of people doubted whether these 3 guys could go and play. But when you want to do something and you're at a point in your career where you're ready to do it, I think we've seen James Harden kind of take on that role. We've
From
seen
the gun,
Kyrie
it's Haskins.
and KD embrace after this big win against the Clippers.
Flush to his right.
It's important to be able to want to be there. So I think it's shown.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 32-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
Tonight they beat the best team in the NBA, record-wise. But I think joy is a factor here.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
They're all best of friends. They don't listen to what we said about them. They know what they have. They know their game. They know that no one else, the NBA, have what they have. The firepower that they have offensively, no one else has that. So I think right now you're just seeing them enjoying playing together, man. And the thing they're doing that I love maybe some of the enemies.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
And they're figuring out what they want to do and how they want to do it. And it's beautiful to watch. And like James Harden said, when they come out with that
operating from the gun, Haskins. He's going to fire one deep. And this is caught inside the 5. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
First and goal, Washington.
Beating them that night because they come out with the wrong mentality. You cannot mess with the game.
And to close it out, they know
a chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Now Haskins. Toward the end zone.
Oh, why would you go out? Of course you go.
Receiver was Thaddeus Moss. But it'll be second and goal.
Why would you go over the top of him?
Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Game at 14. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
T-Mobile is now America's largest and fastest 5G network.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Second and 11 at the 24-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a second and 11. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Taking a shot here for Marshall. And this one is incomplete.
Oh, you're click me on the person that's right in front of the ball.
So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of it.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Montez Sweat. He's the culprit. Causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
I said Blake.
They're taken right at the 35. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
You were saying, oh, it's only $6.99. Like a day later, I'm seeing Amazon, other places, another person from it. Right now, you can find this for $5.99, which really, the Snapdragon 665, the Galaxy S20 internal, is far too high.
Out there they're setting ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Julian Okwara. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Second down.
I was a little critical of this match.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing a second and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Haskins. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Color as well.
Only a yard there. Slipped out well defensively, and it brings up third. From the gun, Haskins slings this deep from McLaurin. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first. But at least it's fourth down. They'll indeed go for it with Haskins. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And to give this time to the tailback. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Come on, boy.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. It's 27. 7 yards there and a first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half. He's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Huh? No.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A gain there at 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Back to throw now on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 20. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
Washington.
Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range. But boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. That is caught at the 7-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, you know, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a boxer does.
All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year.
And Washington able to capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes this Washington 21. Bears 14. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
But he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Chase Young
able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Dancing to his left. And that will be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Here's Brian Anger now, standing just outside his own goal line. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Fielded at the 33.
So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards.
And that will come the offense as they take over.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there with touchdown number 7 on the year.
And Washington is able to stretch their lead.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
22-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked.
Go to someone else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays for one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Haskins looking to throw on first down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the fourth. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun. Haskins. And he'll find Hall. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Get some.
Phone.
I'm trying to make it over to
What? What's the problem?
Now Haskins on first down. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Haskins back to the air. And he'll
Can
go
I throw the
down.
ball?
The Bears get there.
Can't throw the ball.
Sack.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game. The way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
A tough spot for Haskins in Washington here. 3rd and long after that last sack.
Out of the shotgun, Haskins. And he finds McLaurin. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
First down, Washington.
On first down, it's Haskins. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
What kind of bullet pass is that?
And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get it, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly. and knocked it free.
Go ahead.
Let's go, D. Where's 52? Block 52. 52's the light. Hey, deep right. Check, right. Slip.
He sets to fire deep. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. He's picked off at his own 46. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. That's now 3 turnovers in this second half. Very costly. And earlier
you got it.
Charles,
Now you just dropped it. Now you got to get another spoon.
Said, hey, maybe try it, but it's going to be turnovers. That's been the story.
Sit down. Give him a chance. Sit. If you eat a spoon, then you can be done. Do you want to be done? You want to be finished? Huh? So, just eat a spoon and you be finished. You don't want to do that?
They come into play for the guys on offense. Just take care of it.
No.
And they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. Other people are really happy about those picks. Any fantasy team has this defense.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And firing a deep ball for Kmet. And that's caught inside the 30.
How you hitting over 4 in the middle of the field, wide open?
An 80-yard touchdown.
Makes no sense.
Have cut it to within a score.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not.
Sir, eat the spoon and come on. Okay, keep on. Keep on.
When you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty.
Now your discipline comes into question. Having players at this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
If you don't be quiet, you're going to get the bet. You better be quiet.
He'll throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
It's a linebacker, bruh. You can't catch the ball on the linebacker.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Haskins to the right side.
Why are you going backwards?
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10.
Brandon, just mark that in the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yards. Third down. Here's Haskins. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Hall. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. On first down, Haskins. That's complete to Moss out of the backfield. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Washington.
Again, it's Haskins. Catch made by Mitchell.
Haskins.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think
you gonna hurry up and finish, or you gonna sit there?
With this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
You hurry up and eat a bite, you'll be done.
Here's we'll welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time.
Do you want to be done? Huh?
Looking to throw again on second down. Haskins looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. First down, Washington. Haskins fighting the 10-yard line.
And this one, these are from the library. This one's from my teacher's library.
Throwing now is Haskins. His pass caught at the 4. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A gain of 7 that time.
Blake, stop the noise.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. With his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And Washington got ahead on the lead. And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Bears 21.
Here's boom. Now.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
Go ahead, man.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Montez Sweat in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
I remember throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Now they've got 4 on inside the 15-yard line. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. So a victory here for the Washington football team. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one are thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for Washington, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Philly to take on the Eagles. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And perhaps fortunately for them, they'll get an early bye next week and come back to action in Week 7. So for